So this US dollar Japanese yen analysis for Monday the 1st of October. Now let's just have a look at the prices and where prices may likely go. So previously we've had prices break down below the 1277 here on the US dollar Japanese yen. Came all the way down towards that 1260. Didn't quite get down towards that 1252 before we did see a rally here on the US dollar Japanese yen. Take us beyond the 1277, breaking above the 1304. We've had this rally all the way up towards our 1356, from which we've had a bit of a pullback and consolidation more recently now, and we have seen this break of this 1356. We've had the further bullish continuation here, so we've had a pretty strong bout of momentum coming to the market here on the US dollar Japanese yen. Currently trading around at 114 here on the US dollar Japanese yen. So we should have a look at the levels that we are looking at. Well, the levels that we should be aware of at to the upside. So we do have this very, very strong level of that 114.30. Found quite a bit of resistance around that level in 2017. Successful break from which we're then targeting that 14.74, and beyond that we're looking at to move up towards possibly that 15.37 here on the US dollar Japanese yen. If, however, we do see a breakdown even from where we are at present, or that 114.30, we're looking for a move back down towards that 13.56, successful break from which then looking for price to target that 113.04, and beyond that we've got a 12.77 with data confidence of 200 period moving average, thus increased likelihood of seeing a bullish bounce at that level. When it is where price is moving all the way beyond that 113.04 here to the downside on the US dollar Japanese yen, even if we do have a particularly volatile day here on the US dollar Japanese yen. What we'll do now is have a look here at the higher time frame, see how prices are developing. So here on this monthly chart of the US dollar Japanese yen, we do have our lows. We've had this long period of consolidation. We broke out of consolidation to the downside here beyond even the 200 period moving average. We weren't able to close beyond the 200 period moving average from a monthly time frame perspective. Had a bullish close, and we've had a rally since well, let's just have a look when our rally began. So after forming our lows, at the early end of the year, near March, we've had a rally since on the US dollar Japanese yen. We've had a rather consistent move. The month of September did close very bullish, did close near our highs, did close at our highs, and all the way up at that beyond that 113.56, and so far we are seeing that bullish momentum fall through. So we've had a pretty consistent bullish run here on the US dollar Japanese yen, and we do seem poised for a test of that very key important level at 114.30, and we've mentioned levels that beyond that we are looking at here on the US dollar Japanese yen. Well, we'll look here at the weekly chart of the US dollar Japanese yen. We get the scaling over here, get the scaling correct. Now, we mentioned that 114.30. As we can see, in 2017, we did have sell-side momentum coming to the market at that level again at a 14.30, and again, well, we did have one occasion, for such occasion, where we did trade through towards that 114.74. We've had a further sell-side momentum did come into the market again, broke about beyond the previous lows, made new lows all the way down to at 104.65 before seeing this rather consistent rally develop here on the US dollar Japanese yen. More recently, as we can see, we did have our lows. We've had this consistent move, brief pullback, consolidation, from which we've headed out of that consolidation in a very consistent bullish way. And as we can see, last week we did close near our highs, closed a bit above the 200 period moving average. We do see poised for further bullish by some momentum continuation here towards possibly that area of that area previously identified as a very key important area around at 114.30 here on the US dollar Japanese yen. Now we'll have a look here at the daily chart. So on this daily chart, as you can see, we did have our lows posted in around that 200 period average. We've had the pullback down towards that 110.73, I think it was, with the added confidence of the 400 period moving average, held as support for a higher low, and from there we've had a rather consistent move over the past couple of days, quite a few days now, past couple of weeks here on the US dollar Japanese yen. As you can see, we've accelerated momentum here to the upside, so we've had a very sharp move here to the upside, now had a pullback, so we do have to be aware that usually strong moves such as this to the upside, we may see a pullback at some point in the coming weeks, but so far it does seem that we are poised for a move up towards that 114.30. Maybe the pullback will come in at the market at a very strong level towards that 114.30, but for now the market does seem incredibly bullish here on the US dollar Japanese yen. So we'll see if we are at the far end of the move here before we do see a bit of a pullback. But with that said, that pretty much wraps up the US dollar Japanese yen analysis. Thanks for watching.